Hello everyone! This is Box the Fashion Workshop. I remind you that we post new videos every day. Today we continue working with the Chanel style jacket. Today we're going to show you how to stitch the shoulders. Natalie will show you how to do it. The technique is pretty complicated. She'll stitch the main fabric first, and then the lining. We cut this stripe of the lining material in order to attach it to the seam in the main fabric. This stripe of fabric was cut on the grain. We need to do it to prevent the shoulders from stretching. You can cut a detail of special fabrics, but we prefer to cut a stripe of the lining. Due to the fact that the shoulder seams will be doubled, they won't stretch. This shoulder is already stitched. Natalie is going to show you how to stitch the second one. When she stitches the main fabric and the lining, she'll iron the seams. After that, we'll move on to working with the collar. I don't ever make collars in advance. I make them only when I know the width and the shape of the neckline for sure. When the shoulders are ready, when the person tries the jacket on, you can start making a collar. Let's start stitching. The width of the seam is 1 centimeter. You can stitch the lining detail later, or you can do it the way Natalie is doing. We don't want to waste time stitching one and the same detail 2 times. Next, we need to stitch the shoulder seam in the lining the same way. We stitch the second shoulder seam off the camera. You should stitch the 2 shoulders at once and then go to the ironing desk to iron them. Do everything the way we show you. Stitch the main fabric first, make sure that all the details match, and only then move on to stitching the lining.
Только потом стачивать плечи. Это к очень многим изделиям относится, не только к куртке на синтепоне.
Natalie is stitching the shoulder seam in the lining. The width of the seam should also be 1 centimeter.
Закрепляем.
Let's go to the ironing desk. We stitch the shoulder seams both in the main fabric and the lining. Next, we need to press the shoulder seams open. Natalie is cutting the extra pieces of the polyester bedding from the shoulder seams. We need to do it for the seams to be soft and beautiful. Natalie is pressing the shoulder seams open. Natalie wants to cut some more extra pieces of the polyester bedding from the seam. Cut all the extra pieces for the shoulder seams to be thin and beautiful. When you do it, iron the seams once again. Do not forget that the polyester bedding shouldn't be pressed too hard. Iron the seams gently. You don't need to be that gentle when ironing the lining. I prefer to press the shoulder seams on the lining close. You can press the seams open if you want. Have a look at Olya. I asked her to try the jacket on. Let's have a look at the neckline. We need to make sure that it's of the needed shape and width. Perfect. It isn't too tight or too wide. Notice that the jacket fits Olya perfectly. I remind you that we use just one measurement of Olya's body when making the pattern, the hips. When Olya takes the jacket off, we'll continue working. I think that she already loves the jacket. She looks pretty happy. We still need to edge the bottom. There are no sleeves yet, but the jacket looks good anyway. Olya put it on for us to have a look at the neckline. Next, Olya will take the jacket off and we will start making the collar. We're going to do it next time. That's all for today. Next time we'll continue working with this jacket. My name is Irina. Be different and beautiful. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Goodbye.